Have you ever read a book called The Necronomicon? Because I can tell you how to enter the Necronomicon, the evil fire of Satan. You ever watch the movie The Ninth Gate? Because this is real. Okay. What you're going to do, just a small example, you can do a lot of shit, you know, you can fucking put tattoos all over your body. You ever heard of invoking? Or evoking, like I'm doing right now, by speaking. So, that's why monks wouldn't talk their whole life. They would burn themselves to death, right? Like the witches, burnt to death. And accusations are masturbations of me and my wife Paris Hilton. So, all these people you see around the world, there's one family, okay? And these are zombies, basically. They're statutes. Walking, living statues. And you got Maria Frieda Peters, Chad Peters. They live in Middleville, Michigan. You got Peter Armstrong, Blair Armstrong, Georgie Armstrong, David Armstrong. There's a family called the Armstrongs. And my wife initially was Grandma Bailey, and she died. And I wrote down this suicide note, kinda, but it's just tendencies, you know. I wrote, take this life I wish to give, and I just kinda ghost drew this picture of Grandma Bailey's face, and then she died. And then I broke up with Fritz, Maria Frieda Peters. Went to jail for like 5.5 fucking years, prison. And yeah, so September 2nd, 2010, they all burned themselves to death. And they would burn books and stuff. They would have bonfires. 1,000 fires burn, a land of darkness from which I cannot return. Some showed up and some showed faith. And they did it in Sweezy's Woods, by the Hastings High School, where I went to the Four Corners with Jason Roberts. I think it was a guy named Mitch and another guy, and Doug Zimmerman. They didn't get these people. Oh, they got Doug Zimmerman. He wasn't in the, it was me, Jason, and 2 other guys in the corners. Doug said, think the most evil, close your eyes and think the most evilest thoughts you can think of. So, sawing people's heads off and raping women was mine, 19. And Jason Roberts, Jason, for the movie. I want Chris to be the food, Mitch. He went with them. They turned him into the Antichrist. They brain fucked him. And then the other guy, Bam Margera, he went with them. So Jason Roberts is with us. No, he isn't. No, those all went with them. Yeah, I'm the chief sinner. The corner of sin, the northeast corner, New England, Salem, Massachusetts, the corner of Melchizedek. So 2/3 of the world is still here, and they can go in and out of there. But you could go right in there and pretend to be a Christian. Oh, I've been redeemed. I met Peter Armstrong and he opened the gates of heaven for me. He said I was chosen and elect by Jesus Christ, Randy Dorman, Chris's father, Satan's father. Jesus Christ. Rob Zombie. So, enter the lake of fire.